Hey, good people, what's going on? So, when things drop on my heart, I always feel led to speak on them because maybe it's not just for me, it is for somebody else. As I was, doing some work today, I was listening to a self-development video on YouTube, and the speaker dropped this Dr. Seuss quote on me. And it goes, to the world, you may be one person. To one person, you may be the world. I thought that was profound. I really thought that that was really profound, especially the last part. To the person, you may be the world. And what that said to me was that I have a gift, I have a story, I have something that I must impart in the world, and so do you. My first book was written back in 2005, and then the second edition came out in 2015. But it took 15 years to get the first book published and written because I didn't think I had anything to say, offer. Yeah, I have a story, but my thought was, who wants to hear my story? Everybody has a story. What makes my story different than somebody else? What makes my story different and what makes your story different is that we're each unique, right? If we all thought like that, there would be no books in the world. There would be no Les Browns. There would be no Bob Proctors. There would be no Oprahs. There would be no Beyoncés. You know what I'm saying? There would have been no John Coltrane. Yes, I'm a jazz lover. Or Count Basie. For those of you who know who those folks are. Or Kenny G. What have you. If we all thought like that, right? We wouldn't have the gift of music or the gift of writing or the gift of voice or speakers. We wouldn't have that. They all started somewhere, and so do we. There's a person waiting on you to begin. There was a person waiting on me to begin. When I wrote that book, I didn't know that my book, honestly, I wrote it because I felt like, you know how you have to do something, and if you don't do it, nothing is going to be right. So I had to write the book. But it did change one person's life. It actually changed more than one person's life, but one person's life was changed because I wrote my book. Imagine if I had not written that book. I got emails after emails. But when I got that first email, it spoke to me and made me realize that I did have something to offer the world, and so do you. I want to encourage you. We are in 2021, the beginning of 2021, and it's time for you to come out of your comfort zone. It's time for you to stretch. We all have to do it. That's the only way that the world is going to know who you are, that one person who's waiting for you to be their world is going to be able to do what they need to do. Do you know that we have people attached to us? There are people who are attached to us, who are attached to our voice. Some of you are encouragers. Some of you are writers, singers. Whatever it is, there is a gift in you. We all have it. But you must take the time to bring that gift forward. And you don't have to do it alone. You don't have to do it alone. I had to learn how to reach out and ask for help. And that is something that has always been challenging for me. That is a fear that I had to push through, grow through. It's asking for help. Because rejection was a big thing for me. But you never know until you ask. And guess what? Even if the person says no, doesn't mean the next person won't say yes. Doesn't mean the next person after that won't say yes. Sometimes you have to get through the no's to get through the yes, because maybe the no's are going to help you strengthen. Don't let a no, don't let other people's opinions, don't let rejection, don't let those things stop you. This is a new season. Things are not the way they used to be anymore. And you are needed. You're needed. Listen, we're in a Zoom world right now. Oh my God. Zoom, 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 Zoom. I don't like video. I don't even like doing video. But I had to change my mindset. I had to begin to change my talk. I had to begin to say what I don't like and begin to say what I do like. But it begins here and here and here. You have to begin to change those things. I'm growing through this whole Zoom world. I'm growing through the whole asking for help. I'm growing through that. I'm stretching. I've leaped. And I'm growing my wings on the way down. I'm growing my wings. But I had to do some things differently. I had to come off the couch. I had to get out of my comfort zone. I had to first trust me and the God in me. And then I had to believe in myself. And even if I didn't, I had to believe in those who believed in me. Either way, it's time. So I'm encouraging you to start right now. Right where you are, wherever that goal is. If you're supposed to do a Facebook Live, just do it. Guess what? None of us are perfect. It ain't about perfectionism. It's just about starting. If you're to write that book, start writing. You're probably already journaling. Look at some of your journals and see what you can pull out of there. Start your morning in gratitude. Start writing down what you're grateful for in your life, even if it hasn't happened yet. Act as if it already has. Because trust me, what's waiting for you is already here. I know. Because the minute I said yes and began to do some things, then the things I needed began to show up. It will for you too. Believe me. Doing video was not easy for me. Doing Facebook Lives, not easy. But I'm going through it. As I already said, it just bears repeating because I want you to know I understand. Just do it. Come on, let's go. Let's grow our wings. Let's grow them together. We can grow them together. Because as Dr. Seuss says, to the world, you may be one person, but to one person, you may be the world. One person turns into another, into another. It's a domino effect. But you got to start somewhere. So I'm encouraging you. You're not on this journey by yourself. We're in it together. So let's grow together. Let's grow together. One person is waiting on you. Okay, good people, that is my story. I am Sandra Cheney. Okay? And I'm sticking to that story. All right, till next time. Peace.